One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Research Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Beavers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here we go. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this...
And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. The Beavers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've... The positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Creates a little room. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Howard. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Defense in press coverage. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. On the direct snap, it's Toure. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Got his man out of the backfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Gets the back moving. Johnson looking to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. The Ducks get the first down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. The play action fake. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the counter. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Caught over the middle, it's Wells. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. You're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wells. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The corners are walked up tight. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's low. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Second down coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
Touchdown, Beavers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man. It's Moore. Turns it on in midfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run the toss. Inside the 40. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is what...
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Bring in the heat. Tight end finds a spot. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Handoff from the gun. Got room to work.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Howard. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the right. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Shakes off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Beavers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Buys a little extra time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this.
Max going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. The extra point here would tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's low. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. That's caught. It's Bennett. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Wells.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Howard. He's got him in the flat. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand it. This is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the first down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one of them.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Quick step and go. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Howard. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They want to run this quarterback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. Trying to get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. It's a running room. Touchdown, Oregon! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th team to take the lead.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll put in play from the 27, 1st down. To the air, it's Howard. Got his man. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield.
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wells. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the...
And the defense gets home with the pressure and knocking down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Howard. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across. Touchdown, Beavers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going up top here late in the game.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Unloads to the right. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line. The biggest games of the year.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Beavers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So the Beavers able to dam up those trenches and gave the Ducks nowhere to move as Oregon State takes home this rivalry game. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans